this?
Miss June Lewis, school secretary, historian and part-time shepherdess. Jan and Chan, the Celtic for 1 and 2, are Cotswold Lions, a rare breed of sheep.
You look like a pair of bookends today. Hello. Hello, Jan. Didn't you come when I called?
They're not stupid. They know they're due for a pedicure.
Can we tidy you up?
Jan and Chan earn their keep. Their wool makes jumpers for June. Jan, number 1 sheep, was purchased to add a touch of authenticity to June's play, a sonnet lumiere about the history of Fairford. It was performed with great success in the church.
When I wanted to bring in the sheep, you know, the origins of the church, etc., I wanted the sheep actually in there, not a stuffed toy representing sheep. So I wanted real sheep, so therefore I wanted the real breed. And that was 8 years ago.
Bit big for a sonnet lumiere, aren't they?
Well, I mean, she was only half the size then, because she was only a lamb, you know, sort of 8 months
Could you
old.
carry her?
No. When I first had her, I could carry her. But by the time I'd written the script, she'd grown to such a size it took 2 men to pick her up and put her on the stage. And she didn't disgrace herself at all. Although I had what I called a medieval rear guard, you know, complete with little brush and bucket, just in case. But she didn't do anything wrong at all, except that she bowed at the bishop, didn't you?
I think bishops should be bowed at, don't you?
Well, obviously everybody else did, because she was the star of the show.
She's looking a bit wary at you.
I don't think it's me, I think it's you. My sheep are not very partial to men. They always think that something undignified is going to happen, like being turned over and stripped of her fleece or thrown into a bath of sheep dip.
They don't attack, do they?
No. Back feet. Ooh. Let's just get this off. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, Chan. Good girl. Does that feel better? Oh. Good girl. Good girl.
Is the other one going to get away with it? Because she's looking a bit...
Not at all, no.
Oh.
No, you're not going to get away with it, Jan. Come along. Let's have a look at you. Let's have a look at you, darling. Let's have a look at your feet. Ah. You don't like the back foot done, do you?
Rolling!
Good girl.
Ready? Right. Rolling!
Hook 2. Trouble's going. He's gone.
Down. Hey, up, down.
It's a picturesque area. This area here is, as I tell Americans when they first arrive here, before they get a chance to get out and see it, this is what Britain is supposed to look like. Most Americans who are stationed here, of course, are stationed over in East Anglia. And when they get there, that's not what they thought it was going to be like, because your tourist authority uses this area to represent Britain in the tourist ads, the Cotswold villages and the stone and the rural hills and so forth. So when we get here, it meets our expectations.
there's no doubt that most of the people of Fairford feel at peace with the Americans and their activities. Only a small warning voice is heard every so often. What frightens you the most?
Well, I have two fabulous grandchildren, and I look at them and I just, well, I really don't believe that they will survive to the age that I am now. And if they do, it'll be a miracle. Something very radical has got to happen. There has got to be a huge groundswell of opinion. People have got to get together and they've got to talk. And countries have got to talk to each other and people. And then maybe... A lot of people think that it's so awful they can't even bear to think of it.
And yet you love it.
Well, of course I love it, because I've been here all my life. My husband's buried in the churchyard, my daughters are both married in the church, and one thing and another. And so of course I love it. You like what is familiar. You return to the things that you know and love, and it's still Fairford.
Is it where you want to be buried?
Oh, I've booked a place. I've got a place. I sit there and the little stream goes down the bottom and the green goes away. It has to be one of the most beautiful places. And they're very peaceful. Very nice.
And it'll still be there?
I don't know. I hope so, yes.